All right, and they're off. Let's do this. Come on,
They are
Trogdor and Thunderface.
they are already in sync, so that will be pretty nice. So intro stage coming up, pretty much just mashing as fast as you can to defeat the blue guy without stopping. And first throw you're gonna face that makes you change the throw is the bees. The bees can be quite tricky. They can give you three patterns: the machine gun, the missile, or the passive bee. It's like both runner are getting the machine, which is the optimal way to fast face this. Both of them getting through without dying, which is pretty nice. Trogdor has some HP spare though, so he's probably going to go for the task car. Because we need to mention that at the end of that stage, they are going to face Vile, which is grip fight, so need to be at 3 HP or less, which Thunderface is already at, so he will defeat the car instead of riding them. But Trogdor, in the meanwhile, to reduce his HP to 3, will try to ride them because they move slightly faster than X walking, which we're seeing right now. Trogdor getting a perfect ship, which the ship didn't move at all. This vibe just moved down, and Thunderface getting pretty nice ship on his side. Trogdor having a little trouble with Vi RNG jumping far away. Meanwhile, Thunderface getting a perfect one. So they are pretty neck and neck.
You want to be careful of that, because Vile actually can crush you if you do it incorrectly. And Thunderface was really close on that one.
He didn't manage though, because if you actually not dash, if you run to Vile, you may not be able to move away of you to just avoid killing you.
Alright, so the very first stage is always going to be Icy Pinguigo, due to the fact that we want to go fast, so we have to get some boots to even go faster. And they are in an icy stage, which I feel like is ironic with ice. You're going to see the beginning of the stage where they're actually going down some slopes, trying to time it so that Mega Man actually jumps higher and further out. He does gain speed as he goes down a slope. So in order to go faster, you can actually go down the slope and at the last moment make a jump, and he'll actually move faster, jumping higher as well.
Yeah,
and you'll see them manipulate that.
Yeah, just carrying the momentum from flop to your jump.
$327 capsule from Trogdor, which is actually a pretty solid one. I can only get it like 329 myself. And a 333 for Thunderface. That's pretty alright too, actually. Considering Vile.
They are pretty close still. This is only the first stage, so there's a lot more coming up.
Any percent revolves around the fastest time for any percent is to get no items. So we will see if Trogdor does anything with safety-wise items, hearts, tanks. But you can, because it's any percent, you can actually collect items. It's just slower. So, you can do whatever it is you need to do to make sure that you progress. Due to the fact that you don't collect items, this run and race can be very dangerous. So,
this category is, especially that one, is not over until the defeat the last boss, because there's a lot that can happen in that case. So you can't even take 5 deaths in a row trying to defeat him, so you never really know what can happen.
Yeah. So the first boss you see is Icy Pinguigo. You're probably gonna see something on Trogdor's side is where you manipulate Penguin, the fact that he actually stands there, and you can shoot a lemon, which is his like regular yellow shot, across the field. While it's actually traveling, you can hold a charge, so that by the time the lemon hits him and he loses iframes, you have a full charge shot that can hit him, and you kind of want to do that as best as possible to get the full effect of Penguin.
Both of them taking good care of Penguin, now going for the Coinger stage. A stage pretty technical. There's a lot of vertical movement in that stage, a lot of way to optimize this. We'll see how these runners are facing this.
So, I don't know what I thought Thunderface forgot what stage next. So, Coinger is usually second because usually you want to get the boomerang, and it's a stage where you can just defeat the boss with Buster. So, if you really don't need anything, you can do it pretty straightforward. You're going to see some climbing pretty well in these stages because it is a very up and down type of stage as to opposed going right and winning.
Trogdor dealing quite nicely with the turtle section right there, and now is on the elevator.
So the way that turtles work is that you can actually move fast enough so that they actually don't do certain things, especially with the first turtle. So when you do it, you can actually pass the fact that he's throwing bombs, and then the second and third one you can kind of manipulate where he's gonna shoot it so that you can dash in between them. And then more climbing on Trogdor's side. Like I said, it's just a lot of up and down in this stage.
Now Trogdor coming up on the inside tower, dealing with it quite fast. Nicely done. Even he had the bullet skip there, but missed a jump on the wall.
Thunderface missing wall kicks himself. I think he's trying to turn around too quickly, causing him to miss the wall completely and just fall down. That's that can happen if your mind is trying to go fast. You're like, I gotta go fast, and then you just do it too fast and end up missing the wall anyways. So what you're seeing from Trogdor's side is called the Coinger dance, where you actually manipulate Coinger to actually headbutt you, so that you can actually hit him with the half charge shot every time he's out of iframes. This is actually one of the fastest ways of actually killing him. You can actually have it, luckily, you can have it triggered all the way till he runs out of HP, but that can be very rare occasions. Oh, Thunderface jumped too soon.
He went for the dance. He had 5 HP, which is the amount of damage that if Coinger is able to grab you, he will deal that much of damage to you. So maybe he got a bit care of it and jumped a bit too early, so he took a bong instead, but that only do 4 damage on contact. So he was able to survive with 1 HP through the whole fight, which is pretty intense.
Wow, nice shots on Trogdor. He's killing some of the blocks that can easily bonk him. He was timing those bullets pretty well. I thought that's pretty neat.
Impressive, yeah.
This is Trogdor, who has always been pretty good at MMX games. He's really a top tier runner next to as well, so he's pretty familiar with how to do things. I know Thunderface has been practicing pretty often himself on this. This is where he could. No, he's gonna go armorless.
Oh, that bows! I love this.
I've noticed a lot of runners have been doing, no armor strats. I give them props, seriously, because the Sigma stages can be a chore. It took me the longest time for that, so definitely, hands up to that for sure. Crazy.
Just quick explanation about what we are talking about. The armor that you can get that stage by defeating Greenbacker Dad will reduce all the damage you take by half of that. So it will be quite handy, especially if you're starting to run that game. It's a 1-minute time loss, but can be quite beneficial. Get it when you're starting, actually. But these runners are both opting hit that, save that 1 minute, because Thunderface probably thinks that Trogdor is a really good runner, so he wants to save that minute, and he's probably confident in his ability to fight the final stage.
So yeah, like it was. Oh wow, Trogdor missed a jump
Whoa.
there. Good thing he didn't die. That could have ended badly. But thank goodness lives don't matter in any percent. But like I was saying, if it does lose about 40 seconds to a minute for armor for the Green Biker Dad because his fight is actually a lot longer. But you do have a safety with the armor. And in the long run with these runs, sometimes if that you die actually once in one of the Sigma stages, you probably just say lost the same amount of time if you had just went with armor to deal with the same amount of damage. So, but like I said, I give props up with people who go armorless because this game is not forgiving at all, especially in the later part of the game, which you will see. We're gonna get to Eagle here, which you're gonna see some bad RNG most likely because Eagle's not very friendly.
Thunderface going for the first safety item that they can grab, a sub tank, which will refill if they are full HP and getting some HP drop. That will be able to refill their HP bar. They need to.
So Trogdor getting 4, 5, 6 dives. With Sting, I believe that's the max.
If you do the fight optimally, yeah, that's the worst orange you get.
Fatso or anybody's in the chat can let me know. I forget, but I remember vaguely someone mentioning 6 or 6 was like the worst you can get. That's just terrible. Eagle is just a troll, and he's just all the birds in Mega Man just need to go away.
Yeah, because every dives the Eagle side will give you a time loss of about seconds, maybe something like that.
Thunderface, I didn't think I missed it. I was actually looking at Trogdor's. I love the same hallway here. Which is what I bonked there at the end. Trogdor is keeping up his movement along with destroying the ostrich looking things. It's pretty movement based, and you want to make sure you're timing it so that you are using your dash lemon, which actually does double the damage when you shoot that yellow bullet while you're dashing, and then come across up to it with the ice shot.
And right now we are seeing a route divergence from Thunderface going for Mammoth 5th. As long as you defeat Eagle, you can do Mammoth pretty much at any moment you wish to do it. So Thunderface just going right now. I believe you can save a couple of frames on the menu, but that's about it.
I was laughing at Trogdor's screen. I saw that he was really low in health coming up against Mandrill, who can Mike Tyson you against the wall and easily kill you. I was worried until the fact every enemy he killed dropped health. Also almost causing his death in one of them because he had jumped into one. Thank goodness. But it did lose some time doing that because Mandrill did not do anything. So that just sucks for him on that. That's cool. Good work on him to recover. I was laughing at every health enemy. That was stupid.
So, he was probably not hoping to get some HP because he was confident into his kill to defeat Mandrill. But especially when you're starting to run this game and you're hoping for some HP drop just to save you in case something bad happens, this game knows. It will never drop anything you need at the right moment.
Yeah, so, and what I mean by Mike Tyson is that Mandrill will actually try to fly a punch at you and hit a wall. So if you're actually kicking up the wall, you will knock down and bonk right off the top of him, which will do a lot of damage. Trogdor going Armadillo, and Thunderface now done with the Mammoth visit, and on his way to Mandrill himself. Oh wow, getting an E-Tank here.
I don't blame him. Not taking the armor is taking some extra safety, which both of these sub-tank will not take longer than getting the armor. So it's a wise move.
I guess it is a different way of doing it. Sure, yeah. Never thought about it like that. That's cool. Because there are 4 E-tanks that you can get, and that's probably the second fastest one.
I know there's some
oh wow,
some idea about sub tank in Mandrill, which make you do quite a detour to get. Some people say that the one in Armadillo is faster, but you need to remember that if they are going for it, they need to kill the. Oh my god, I have no idea what this guy's name
the Crusher.
is. Yeah.
You have to kill the Crusher because but you don't have Sting Charge, so you actually have to get behind it, and then you can't pass it without destroying it. So
but if you do Mammoth first, before going to Armadillo, though, that weapon, the fire charge, does a lot of damage to the Crusher. So I don't know which is faster.
Well, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just get the E-tank from Mammoth because it's right there. You can actually have a boomerang, grab it through the wall, and bring it back to you.
That's if you have the ice charge, which you don't.
No,
you cannot get it up there without it.
No, you can jump off the top of the platform, or you can use real top route in Mammoth and climb all the way to the top.
Yeah, but cannot use the ice platform without the charge buster, right?
No, yeah, you can't. But if you go, there's a platform at the top of that room in Mammoth. If you climb all the way to the top and dash forward to the left all the way, you can actually make that wall. But it is slower than like ice platform for sure.
Yeah, it sure is. All right. Meanwhile, Trogdor is just cruising through Octopus stage there. The developer got pretty lazy for that stage, so water physics topped with a couple of boss fights just to make sure the stage is a bit longer, but too much to worry about.
Good movement on the Octo stage on Trogdor. That stage can be really treacherous if you bonk too much, especially going into Octo himself. So you do want to be careful with that. And we see some. Okay, we're not cutting off the arms. Okay, I should know better. Trogdor is a real pro tier guy. He is manipulating. Oh, he could have got him too.
Oh, that's hit. That's unfortunate.
Octo, another troll in this game. Gotta love the trolls, seriously.
I'm not sure the water slow you down, but it sure is quite tricky to deal with for the jump height you get from it and the movement from the wall kick.
Thunderface is having some problems with the boomerang. The way they work is that if you're falling, let's say you're falling down, Mega Man the boomerang will actually take the same position Mega Man is. So like, it'll shoot out and go downwards. But if he jumps up, it'll shoot out and go upwards. So if you're new to the game, that's actually reliable information. Know how to shoot your boomerang. Nice armadillo though.
Yeah, that was the second best option you can have with the RNG from Armadillo. You can roll literally forever, depending on the RNG. So having just, we'll call it one roll instead of just stopping on the left wall, which is pretty nice to have in the run.
Who do you think will win? I like to vote for the guy that's doesn't have kind of behind type of champion. So Thunderface, come on down, man. You can do this. Anything can happen. It's still a race, you guys. Trogdor's on his last Maverick, which is Mammoth. He will soon go into Sigma stages, and that is when things can happen. Just letting you know.
Yeah, but Thunderface is not that far behind though. He's as well on his last Maverick, and he does have 2 safety sub-tank, which could save him on the final boss this game. So we will see if there's something that happens on Trogdor's side.
Nice sub kill on Thunderface, and let's hope some no bombies. Nice clean jump, and then the extra bong to get over. That's not bad at all. So, all right, so we're on Sigma 1 on Trogdor's side. He's gonna go for some skills here for Task, or no, not Task, just regular leap, and he gets it.
Got it.
So he's gonna take some damage here. So just like the beginning of the game, you wanna take enough damage so that Vile triggers his another cutscene again. In this case, you want to take 6 to less damage. So it's a little bit more lenient, but also Trogdor skipped a cutscene there. At that last ladder, you see him climb to the left. That avoids Zero teleporting in, saying he's going to take on Vile for you. That saves actually quite a bit of time.
Thunderface getting low on HP though. One hit left. Ooh, nails it.
But he has a walk of shame though. That's tough. But at least he didn't die.
I will take a walk of shame every day instead of taking a death.
So, but we're gonna see some nice movement on Vile. Vile is a real fun boss if you practice him. He has actually about less frames than the bosses in this game. His iframes are actually about a half a second, so you can hit him actually pretty good if you time it right. And that's Vile.
Wait, I blinked and Vile is dead already.
Yep.
That was a nice fight.
I blinked and Zero died again. I'm getting tired of Zero dying. Can I get some F's in the chat for Zero? Kappa. So we're gonna see Trogdor climb. I don't know which one because they always change it to Tiki climb or something. So more verticalness. Guess who we're on their way to fight?
Thunderface taking it a bit slower on the first section of that stage, but making sure he's not dying. So any percent, you want to optimize your movement and save time everywhere, but as long as you're not dying, you're certainly saving time.
Did Trogdor grab some health? I feel like his health bar is a little bit higher than normal.
Probably the one in Armadillo, I would say, because that's about 18 HP.
Yeah. So we're going on to my favorite boss ever, Spider. Spider likes to go fast, and he doesn't do it right away. He'll do it.
Yeah, he like to get warmed up and make sure you're able to read him until he just screw you over.
Spider's weakness, obviously, is ice. I also should mention that Zero dies in his passing parting gift. He gives you his charge buster. So you can do your charge shots now. So
Thunderface having some trouble with Vile though, taking a lot of damage. So he's only at 2 HP.
Yeah, Vile will actually hit a lot of. He hits hard if you bonk him. So
about as hard as the claw on the final boss. If you do a body bonk on him.
Spider giving Trogdor, I feel like a pretty good pattern. You can read them pretty well. The way Spider works is that every time he sees a pole, he has to take that pole, whether it's left or right. Oh, and Thunder went into Shane, dude.
Just got sniped by the laser, but just getting pushed back by a couple of seconds, so not such a costly death, I would say.
But the way Spider works is, like I was saying, if the bar he comes across goes left, he has to go left. So he doesn't chase after you, he just actually has to go a certain pattern every time. So you can always read it where he's gonna land. You just have to think fast. Go fast, like Sonic Fast. So we got some teleports on. Oh, nice save on Thunder. We're getting some slides on Trog. Oh my God, double slide.
Wow, that's brutal.
What is up with Penguin? That's what, 4 slides already?
Yeah, something
5. He's gonna troll. Yes, he is. Wow, that's 6 slides.
6 slide with a weakness is as bad as it can get.
All right, Thunder, I need you to get some health, please. You're giving me I'm getting a heart attack on over here.
He's trying. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, he's fine. He's going.
Go. And Trogdor trying to get some gap jumps.
Quick mechanic on the gap jump. You can actually get to the little gap in the ladder without grabbing it and jumping off the side there. But quite a precise jump. You have to be at 7 pixels of the wall there. It saves some time, but it's faster to grab the ladder if you're not able to get into the gap. The world record for that game is 31:13 by Akiteru.
Yeah, 31:13. A chill guy named Akiteru has it, and he collects no items doing this game. So nice job on Thunderface. That was some good dodging skill, and I think no babies. That's one thing you don't want him to spew out. So, oh, Trogdor shot the ice too soon. I've done that too. That sucks. When the light ball on the left goes first, you shoot the ice too soon. It goes past him. Oh, I missed the 1 cycle too.
Random Banga is quite a difficult stage to
fast. Oh, he has to be careful here.
Yeah, he's low on HP, still too high. Ooh,
oh, nice.
Nails that so well. What to say about this? The eyes on contact will do, I believe, 8 damage. The nose will do about the same, and the projectile they are shooting at you will do about 2 or 4. I'm not sure, but still managing to finish that fight with 2 HP only and 2 eyes still alive.
Nice. Only about 3 slides on Thunderface. So Penguin was on the Thunderface's team, I see.
On Trogdor's side there, he just did skip the Armadillo refight by using an ice sled there. You're using the slide just push you through the gate without scrolling the window, so it will not trigger the fight, and you can just skip Armadillo that way, but you have to make sure you're not jumping into the room.
I don't know what Thunderface is charging for. That's new to me. We're getting some dives again. Eagle's not giving anybody good patterns at all today. Oh, there's the Mike Tyson on Trogdor. That's what I was referring to, but you have ice, so you can freeze him his tracks. Nice. So Thunder's on his way to Rangda, so we're going to see if he can kind of get some better pattern from Rangda. Rangda can't give Trogdor a real... Not mean. It's not like 100% where you have to like worry about the eyes. But green eyes still are slower. You still want them to stay out open so you can hit them all the time.
You now see how Thunderface is facing Rangda Banga. He's pretty low on HP, he doesn't have the armor either, so...
He should still have a few E-tanks. I haven't seen him refilled yet, so... And Trog trying to get some dodge skills there. No, don't go in that corner. I saw him still kicking. I'm like, no, it's going to go in that corner. Don't do that.
Yeah, we are saying that we are commentating. It can get quite intense, that fight, and sometimes you won't realize that the nose is going to come for you for not moving. They're having to finish the fight with Buster only, which is not easy. Oh,
Oh,
whoa!
he
The
decides to.
clutch.
Yeah, he was gonna refill, but he decided he had one hit on the other guy's eye, so he went for it.
Trogdor and G-Rex fight. Boomerang for that is quite tricky, but with some practice, it's quite easy to manage. Thunderfey is going for the safe strat. He's fine. Barely fine. He was not so sure. That's why there was some time lag between time he was ready to release the ice sled and the time he actually did.
I think he also noticed that the screen actually started painting up twice upwards, and the reason you want to be careful is that it's not only because of ice sled to pass you through the check, is that you also want to make sure the camera lock is lower than the screen, the top of the screen, because if it's not, it'll actually still trigger Armadillo. So you want to still make sure it's actually low enough so it doesn't do that. That's how actually the reason why the trick works.
So Trogdor on the final fight, it's a 3-phase fight. And the first one is the dog right now, just taking one hit from him. So it's still at 14 damage. Can take either one lightning or two bung before dying. It's just one bung. For Sigma right there, pretty straightforward fight, using the spark on the wall, trying to make him climb the same time with you and avoiding taking any damage as possible to save some HP for later on.
That was some unique movement on Trogdor's side. I'm used to people actually climbing all the way to the top, and he was actually trying to get Sigma on the bottom a lot more than usual, which a little bit different,
Yes,
but it's cool.
Sometimes I would say that when you miss the cycle, that happens more often than we think. So Wolf Sigma right there, straightforward fight as long as you get on the claw without taking damage. But you need to be careful about the lightning and the right claw coming at you. Trogdor there going down, taking some damage. He cannot take
nice
any more hit. Cannot take any more hit.
And he's done.
Woo, that was fitting.
Any more hits? All of Sigma's attacks, including Wolf Doggy Dog in the beginning, will actually do a lot of damage if you hit him on contact. So good job at the end there. That was
yeah, well done. And Trogdor finished with an official time of SRL of 33-35.
Meanwhile, Thunderface is not that far behind, trying to finish Mammoth.
Should not be a trouble though. We'll see how he faces D-Rex though. I don't know what is Thunderface PB right now, but he's still in the green. So D-Rex again, this is the boomerang, but the boomerang have some kind of weird physics to deal with. If X is going up, shooting it, the boomerang will go up. But when X is going down, Boomerang will go down. So you have to time your shot to make sure you're hitting D-Rex. And that... Ooh, oh, close to a shot to the face there. So I believe Thunderface is still on PB pace. Oh, Thunder Wave. Sometimes we refill his sub tank to make sure he's not dying there. He may have lost the race, but he's aiming for a PB, so he may want to just make sure he's not dying to get that PB home. Quick check on the sub tank there. He's ready to go. Even have Santa Claus in the chat right now. Who's there for the Christmas PB? Maybe, I don't know. So far, having a nice dog fight, not taking damage. Well done.
Not taking damage on like Dog Sigma. That is a challenge.
It's quite harder than it's. That's some interesting technique right there. Thunderface missing some shot on the wall, but still managed to get some hit on Sigma. Oh, that was a bold move. I'm not sure he can take a lightning. He may want to. He will see how he's able to get on the claw. If he take a bonk, alright, it's fine. I'm not sure you can take a lightning though. You need to be careful. Whoa! That dodge! Thunder is in the zone.
I guess you really can't hit Thunderface with Thunder, huh?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
One more hit, and he's
Wow,
done.
PB, I believe. According to SR channel, Thunderface improved his personal best for the race by 1 minute 05. Santa Claus deliver a PB for Christmas for Thunder. Well done. And I believe Thunder was quite confident. Not taking the armor, it did refill his HP because just in case something was happening, but he didn't even need to use one. So, good job, Bolt Runner. We will have the second match starting soon.
Yep.
Bolt
So refill your drinks, get your popcorn.
Yeah, because we have another race coming up. So just a little notice, both for runner went in without warming up. Thunderface was taking a nap for the race, and Trogdor just slugged in and was like, "This is the race." So both of these runner actually got this that much of a good time without even trying. It seems. I do know that there's a lot of time practice behind that. Still, that's impressive. Thunderface didn't reset his timer though. Well, oh, for runner getting ready. Or off. We may have some. Oh, so I get set. Alright. So, once again, intro stage. First, RNG matter the beast. Both of them getting a machine gun again, so. They should not have any trouble with that there. And Thunderface getting another machine gun. I think Trogdor got a missile one, which is still good. He's at 5 HP, can do the task car, try to save a bit of time. Thunderface having about 7 HP, so we will see if he goes for it or if taking maybe a bit slower strategy, but still safer. Oh, Trogdor taking a death on the task car. Thunder not quite getting the task car, but managing to survive. That's a difficult death on Trogdor. He was just right by the checkpoint. But now he's pushed back by about, I would say, maybe 45 to 50 seconds. So hopefully Thunder will be able to take the advantage of this. Thunderface getting a good grab. Vile. Trogdor not managing to get enough HP down. He will try to take a hit by the car there without slowing him down, but who? Punning third car. Oh, nice dodge. So Thunderface going for Penguin stage. Once again, first stage they're going for. The reason is that the dash boost will make the speedrun going quite more faster. Is in that stage. So this is any percent. They can grab any item they want, but there's two force item. Boat runner, which is dash boost. Capsule coming up, which is on your path. Cannot avoid it. There's some cheat password that you can avoid it, but if you're playing the game normally, you cannot. And another one will be the Buster upgrade up final stage from 0. So the fastest way to beat certainly get no EM, but these runner will maybe grab some EM to make it faster, not faster, but easier for them in the scheme of. So coming up the snowball section that Thunderface is coming up to, there's a lot of ways to tackle it, and it's quite hard to optimize. He's managing to get through quite easily. For Penguin fight, can do a lot of things, and what you don't want to see him do is sliding, because what he does is invincible, which will slow the pace quite a lot in that fight. Thunderface having a nice fight though, just a couple of slides and optimizing the movement. Trogdor having some trouble with Penguin. He's down to one hit. Oh, the double slide. Penguin can slide. At least it's a kind of a myth. I never saw it, but up to 4 times in a row without you being able to damage him even once. Thunderface having some trouble with the first section of Coenger, but managing to get through quite easily after that. So coming up is the turtle skip. We'll see if it's going for it. And it's like, oh, he missed it. King time just a little bit more than the usual strat. Oh, long there though. So he's down to half his HP.
I'm back. I took a little longer to get my water.
No trouble. Thunderface about to get out of the elevator. We'll see if Trogdor is in the turtle skip. Seems like he's going pretty fine. Yeah, he is. Thunder having trouble with the climb though. He's getting low. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we have both of our runners quite tied up. Trogdor is coming up right on Thunderface though. So the inside climb, we'll see how it goes for Thunder. He's coming right it. Trouble, but still managing to do pretty well. Trogdor on the side is just nailing it. It's like it's no big deal for him. Dodging the bullet there. So even with the death of Trogdor in the intro, both of them are neck and neck going your stage. Thunderface jumping a bit too early there, so missing the dance that Trogdor is just doing right now, which is making the fight quite easier and faster. Though until when you Coinger reach half HP, it will just always teleport, and Thunderface optimizing the end of the fight right there. With a dance movement, with a charge, nice done. Now both of them are pretty much synced. Not that much, still pretty close. And Trogdor taking the lead back. So staying coming on stage, pretty straightforward stage. We will see if Thunderface is going for the armor. I doubt it. Yeah, he's doing like the last race, and his final fight even need to use a sub tank. So we will see if he is trying to go not bold, but some saving time, skipping one of the sub tank and Mandrill. We'll see. Face having some trouble with the mud section. Trogdor is just flying through and already in Coinger fight. I believe they are saying about the time there was some issue with Thunderface timer at the start of the race, so I believe these runners are pretty much in sync. Time different. Both of them finished pretty nicely. One of the easiest fights in this run, if not the... And Trug, oh, I believe, sorry about that. I thought he was a fade out. The next stage is Eagle. We'll see how it goes at the start of the stage. Trogdor has some issue in the last run. We'll see how he tackled this time. Going for the safe way to face this. Wise choice, I would say. So going bottom route there, meaning that not going to go for safety dam, but I believe Thunder will go for the sub tank at the top there, which is the first safety dam they can grab. Thunderface just flying through the platform section there, which is quite tricky when starting to run the game. And meanwhile, Trogdor is just getting Eagle fight. We'll see how many dives he get. The best is 0, the worst 6 or 7, depending on how you do the fight.
Eagle giving Trogdor a good pattern there.
There's no other raid schedule right now. Gaming. We will probably be hosting the RTA Japan speedrun going on right now. I didn't catch how many dives both of these runners got. So Mandrill stage right now, Trogdor just going through that first section there pretty nicely. Now Thunder Slime, quite an RNG boss. Not giving the best Trogdor, but not so bad, I would say. Meanwhile, Thunder going for Mammoth 5th, which is no time loss. Trouble though with that hard grab. Oh, he got it. Trogdor going to stage nicely, now approaching Mandrill fight. Mandrill iframe, need to mention this, can froze him permanently if you delay your ice shot, but the fastest way to do this is by shooting ice for his throws, because iframe are shorter than the time he's frozen, so you're able to optimize the fight quite a lot by doing so, as Trogdor is showing us. And meanwhile, Thunderface takes good care of Mammoth. Nicely done. Alright, Trogdor having some terrible luck for the RNG Armadillo. Meanwhile, Thunderface getting his safety item on Mandrill stage, the heart. We'll see if that helps him later on, final stage.
Sorry, I was having some difficulties with my video. It was like pausing and everything. Okay, here we go. Alright, now I got Trogdor leaving Armadillo.
You're insane then.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's alright.
Come back. I couldn't say anything. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So, I think we forgot to mention it last run. Mandrill has some weird effects with ice. His weakness is ice.
I just mentioned this just while you were. I think we have having some trouble about the ice matter and the high frame.
Oh, my bad. Never mind then. Screw me. I got that.
Sorry. I just wanted
to
make sure you knew.
Let's see here. Let me see something else then. Oh, okay. So Octo has the most, I want to say the most mini bosses in the stage. It has actually 4. You only see 3 actually, or any percent. So it's just like, you know, I don't understand why the game developers put it that way. That's so weird to me.
No, there was a last stage develop, I would say. But Trogdor, we mentioned this, getting really low on HP. He will need to be extra careful for the octopus stage coming up. He may go for the tentacle card. We'll see. Nope. It seems like it. So
wow, that's some skill right there, Thunderface. I've never seen like that kind of grab. Nice. That's cool. Alright, so Trog. Okay, Trog, you're scaring me, man.
1 HP to have, that will be quite difficult to deal with.
Oh, he tries, man. That's all you can do.
He tries going to that stage, that fight.
Yeah.
3 HP. Oh, if you're able to pull this off, hat off, because usually even the top runner will take about 6 to 8 HP, even if the fight goes pretty well. Maybe 4 optimally. I would not know.
There is a way to cycle, actually, the way Trogdor's trying to do it. but it's still you can still actually take a good number of hits. So
Yeah, so he took about 6 damage. So that's still a pretty nice fight. But going in with 3 HP is you just hope for the best.
like I said, at any percent, anything can happen. So seriously, bro, it's a run. It really is.
And I don't know if Trogdor got any extra life run. Because I believe that will be his last one, which could be quite something if something was to happen in the final stage. Since if you get a game over, you have to start over the stage.
Well, he's not gonna be able to do that in Mammoth. Mammoth is pretty straightforward. Not really much to dive from. But yeah, Sigma stages is where it's gonna become an issue for sure. So this race ain't over yet. People, sit in your chair, see what's going on. Thunderface taking a lot of damage from those turtles, though. Careful on that. They like to do some damage.
Respectful though. And still, both of these runners are on their final stage. Though Thunderface stage, Octopus 1 is a bit longer, and Trogdor is already at Mammoth, so he will have the advantage coming out of the 8 Mavericks. Thunderface taking good care of the Marine right there.
Oh, Trogdor trying to meme. I saw him. He cut off Mammoth's trunk.
I missed that.
I saw him using boomerangs. I'm like, what are you doing, Trogdor? And he was trying to show you can actually cut off the trunk of Mammoth by doing boomerang cutter. It actually doesn't do much except for the fact that he will actually then start spitting fire more often. So it can actually kind of mess up.
Candy.
So it can kind of mess up things that you're trying to do.
So on the Octopus fight now on Thunderface, we'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, Trogdor will going for the leap. We'll see if he go for the task leap or the regular one, or just skipping it. Seems like a regular one.
Oh yeah,
missed it.
The thing kind of his dash.
Yeah,
Nice.
for this platform, you don't want to let go of right. If you do, there will be kind of a lag time when you cannot dash on these, so you could end up just jumping into the pit and not really know why. These platforms are probably decent.
I think Walrus told me, I think it was Walrus that told me one time that if the way it works is that on those platforms, and if you don't dash right away or something, and you walk forward, Mega Man actually has to complete the full step before you can actually fully dash, causing for you to miss the dash and then just jump, and then it just looks bad. Oh,
Yeah,
see,
that's what you're saying is about right. From what I know, if you let go of right when you're moving and start to move again when you're on the platform, you have a 6-frame delay before you're able to dash. Wow, that was a nice fight on Trogdor. So yeah, once again, these runners are barely about 30 to 45 seconds apart. Just a that could change all of this and turn this into a third match.
Trogdor trying to go for a charge shot, which this will actually save time if you can get Kawanger to go all the way left after you hit him initially with the charge shot. Oh, didn't dash forward.
The way to do this is just that you release the charge shot, but it will depend on the movement of Kawanger. Sometimes it would just come at you, and as you've seen on Trogdor, eat all of your tornado, but sometimes he will not move that fast, and you will be able to get a double hit on him by doing so. Yeah, there was some kind of issue with the timer. Thunderface is pretty much on sync with Trogdor right now. Even if the timer doesn't seem like it, they were in sync at the end of that last race, so they are still now. Trogdor trying to manage the way through Buzz Spider, which is quite notorious about being deadly. They are saying the thing is that there was some kind of issue with the Thunderface timer at the start of the race, so it was not starting right away. But these two streams are right now in sync, so don't worry about the timer. Thunderface is getting low on HP though on Commander, is managing his way through. He will probably farm for some HP before. And getting one big drop there, another small one. Trying to get it. Oh, we got it. Now he's ready to go.
Alright, so we're on a Sigma 2 for Trogdor. You're going to see some kind of different strats of movement from any percent to 100% due to the fact that you're trying to save Sting because you have two enemies in this dang stage that have weakness of Sting. So you're trying to save as much as you can.
Wow, so nice. So far, so nice. One slide only. Two slide. Okay. I would say 3 is pretty average, not bad, not good, but that's kind of what you expect from him. But did take a bunch of hits, so we'll see how it goes for the later on stage. Oh, that's no good.
At least those things only cause 1 damage.
Still, coming up will be Eagle, which is no trouble to deal with, but Randa can be troublesome, so Trogdor hoping for some HP there, but didn't happen. And no dive eagle. He tried to, but Trogdor said, no,
you jinxed it too.
You're not getting away with this.
Like, no dive, he's taking off. What do you mean? So we got one slider right off the bat and Penguin. Wow, what a troll already.
Trogdor is trying to get... Oh, that HP can't save him. Now he's able to take 1 hit before dying. Ooh, and last slide on Thunderface. That's an 8. Oh!
I thought so, yeah. Those things will do 6 damage, remember correctly. Oh, that was a game over. Oh no!
Oh my, that was the last life. I called this. I'm sorry, Trogdor. That was done.
You can blame M-Doys, everybody in the chats. M-Doys is his name. Call him out.
I did say that game over can be brutal in the final stage. I was not hoping for this. So Thunderface getting some advantage right now.
Not really, because Eagle's just not having it today with him. He is just
just 1 dive though. It's not a bad. That's not too bad.
Dang, man. That's crazy. Well, you can expect no more game overs in Trogdor. I mean, like, that's... Yeah, you get 3 lives back again, so you should be pretty solid on that. Thunderface, all he has to
is
do is just, do some good on Rangda here, and he can keep on going with this lead.
because Trogdor is not too far behind though. Even with that game over, is after he's done with Eagle, he will be right on Thunderface though.
Thunderface got 3 hits on all of the eyes, so all he has to do is hit him with one damaging weapon, and they're both dead. So.
And now 2 hits on the nose.
Yep. There,
He's
good.
done.
That was pretty clean. Yeah. And Trogdor's right on his heels again, showing you that skill can still come back. So Trogdor back for revenge on Rangda. Ah, man.
He's at full HP. He's ready for this. Getting the 1 cycle on the nose. Nope. Thunderface taking time on that skip and it cuts it. This is getting pretty close, guys. Now for the refight for Chameleon, pretty much the same as the regular fight. Boomerang and make sure you time your boomerang right, and he will be dead. He will be dead shortly. Trogdor nailing the Dillo skip. Right on Thunderface though.
Wow, 2 Mike Tysons in a row. 3? Good lord, man.
Managing to dodge all of them. Making sure his HP is still quite high. Trogdor coming up right behind him as Thunderface finished the medieval fight.
Oh, he gets stuck in the fishes. Oh, that's not good.
Managed to dodge the second one that tried to suck him up.
Wow, Mandrill's just trying to punch everything.
He's hungry. Oh, first swirly for Thunderface.
You have to hit him when
Thunderface having some
you gotta
trouble.
shoot 2 of those when those miss, because he'll shoot missiles out just in time. He's probably gonna go top bro. I would with the
Yeah, and with a big A drop right there, it will be quite easy to not go for it. Trogdor taking good care of Octopus, not taking as much damage as Thunderface, so he's probably going to go bottom route, which will save him some time.
Yep.
These runners are neck and neck. Thunderface going for the D-Rex fight now, as Trogdor finished the Mammoth fight. If he's able to get through this, that will be something to deal with on the final Sigma fight. We'll see how it goes. Thunderface, avoid taking damage there. Oh
No!
never mind. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
He has some life to spare though, so he's able to get right back at this. Though that will give the advantage to Trogdor. Whoa! This is getting
Trogdor
close.
manipulate,
No,
he's trying to
double
manipulate.
damage.
He's trying to manipulate D-Rex, and he did.
That was scary. Thunderface is right behind him though, and Trogdor having the walk of shame, while Thunderface is right at the center of the stage. We will see if he go bold and not farm for some extra HP for his sub tank, and hope for the win.
And also, I feel like a PB, because I think, based on the timer, it was still green.
Yeah, he's still on PB pace for a second time. What will you do, Ultra? He's going for it. He wants that PB. He wants that win. Neither of these runner can allow any mistake for this. We'll see how it goes. Trogdor having a nice movement around the dog, not taking any damage so far. And taking one hit there, but that's fine. Thunder taking a hit as well. Managed a dodge right there. Nicely done. And the dog is dead.
Oh, right.
Whoa!
Right as he jumped on him.
That was quite close to a hit. So managing not take damage there. Trogdor having some nice fight on Jedi right now. Making sure to optimize his spark. Oh, no, Thunder taking some damage though.
Thunder had him
Fine
down
though.
soon.
He has some sub.
No, don't. Nah, saw that.
No. It's not over. It's not over. This game is only over when you finish Wolf Sigma. Ooh, maybe Thunderface wants to take some time to refill his spark. Maybe he's confident that he didn't use enough to need to refill.
Yeah, Claw will block you in the beginning if you. And he's down. No.
Whoa! We have a race. Thunderface have a chance.
Too, man. The Claw
Take
is
over.
80% natural born enemy.
Not taking any damage. What's going on? Thunderface have a chance to take this.
This is Looney Tunes.
He will need to be careful with his spark though. He don't have any extra spark.
Thunder is he's having Sigma come down too soon, and because of that, his hitbox is a lot taller. Yep.
Take your time. Take your time. He's getting Sigma back into the cycle. You wouldn't need to finish this buster only though. Hey, no matter how many charges you do for Sigma, everything will do only 1 damage on him, so be careful there. Trogdor is right behind him. Oh, he's taking that. That won't be enough to take a damage there. You need to be careful. Oh,
Thunderface is not is having some difficulty timing Sigma's landing on the wall.
Thunderface need to refill now. He has no choice. Meanwhile, Trogdor taking good care of Sigma, not taking any damage, so he will be at full HP coming up. Wolf Sigma. This is intense.
Yeah, Trogdor was trying to be way more safe this time. With them claws doing that.
That should be it.
Man, these claws are being a good sport this time. That's the wrap, everybody.
Nicely done.
I feel bad for Thunder. He could have easily had this.
He could have taken this match. That's unfortunate, but still.
I think he's just trying to feel E-tanks now, but he may want to practice Sigma's landing on the wall because he is miscalculating where Sigma's going to run into. I feel like just very big. Like he's just missing it completely.
So we gotta hand him the fact that he's able to phase the dog quite nicely. There was a lot of movement there that was not necessary, but still not taking too much damage. So we'll see how it goes for Sigma right now. In his time.
He's doing a lot better now. I don't know what happened last.
There was some mistiming the first time. He did pretty well in his first race against Sigma. There was some issue that happened. Oh, nice dodge there.
He realized that he was going to land fast. So the way Sigma works, Jedi Sigma, is that once the game recognizes that he is higher than Mega Man, they will make Jedi go downward. So if you think you are still higher and like it goes based on like X's hitbox, I feel like, of his helmet. So it'll just make Jedi Sigma go down. Nice
call right there on Thunder. He knows he's too low on HP to take a lightning. Still have one sub tank. Whoa, there it goes. These claws are not going easy on Thunder, but he's hanging there.
Well, that was a good portion right there. They weren't doing anything. And
nice
that's it.
Fight.
That's a wrap. It's over. Good job, Thunder.
So
any percent is just a chore.
Yeah, it is. So Trogdor finishing with a 38-46 and Thunderface with a 41-26. Good job to both runner. If you don't already follow these, they did just put a nice show right there. Came pretty close for Thunderface to just still win from Trogdor, but Trogdor just played it safe and managed to finish this. I don't know if we are able to get these guys into an interview or if they are just... Alright, it seems like we have Thunder. Hi Thunder, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I could be better. I could have won that last one. I
feel about that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had the restream up because I saw that he died on. I saw he died, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is my chance! Like, I got this." And the nerves from being none to being completely back again. It was like, okay, yeah, I should have just stopped paying attention once I got to the end.
That fight against Sigma, the timing was quite difficult to deal with, and you went to the right wall, which I've never seen before.
I don't know why I went to the right wall. That was me. Like I screwed the pattern up so bad to that point that I was just kind of doing whatever. Like I said, I think the nerves and the fact that it's like, oh wait, I'm still in this, kind of got to me, and I kind of panicked a little bit. Actually, I think I made some kind of small mistakes towards the start. Actually, after the task car's little mishap at the start. Like, I think I made some dumb little movement mistakes.
Yeah, but I would say you managed to get through that. You didn't get the task car, but still managed to move around with the car without dying, which actually was one of the unfortunate event that happened on Trogdor. which tried to go for the task car and actually died to it. So I would say you managed quite nicely around that.
That being said, he still managed a 38-44, which I would have had to come pretty close to my PB, which was the race prior.
Yeah, and what about that run? A nice PB coming up in the first race after taking a nap, wasn't that?
I'm pretty happy about that first run. Yeah, I was snoozing before I raced, so I was coming in pretty cold. Trogdor, I think, just got off work, so he was also coming in pretty cold. You almost think that second race was the first one, considering that, but
Yeah, this kind of thing happens. But what were your thoughts about this whole 2-match race? What you want to improve? That's one thing I wanted to ask you. Keeping the armor straight up. What about this?
So, when I was doing my practice before this tournament started, I was still going for the armor. After I kind of saw who I was paired up with and I looked at their times, I realized, okay, I can't go for the armor. I need to save time wherever I can get. So I did, I think, 3 or 4 practice runs before my first race in this without the armor, and they went pretty good. So I stuck with it through this, and it's, other than, well, the end of that race there, it's been working out pretty well for me. I'm pretty happy with the switch.
Yeah, that was something I was calling about. The first race you had, that Wolfsuma fight was like breathe. That was just so easy. You didn't even take any damage, if I recall.
No, I didn't even need the sub tank. I think so I actually, the second race, I was really tempted, especially when I thought, like, oh, I might be okay here. Like, I have some time to work with. I was tempted to not go for that sub tank I went for in Spark Mandrill, but I figured I should probably be safe. It's always when you don't go for it that you need it, so.
Yeah, it sure is. And just a quick notice about the sub tank you're picking. If you go Mammoth 5th, you actually have the Fire Wave in Emerald stage, which may actually be just a bit faster to kill the Crusher.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
We're kind of debating this during the commentating, and I'm not sure.
You guys talking about that? I'd be curious to see. Actually, maybe I'll do a little
it's
test.
worth a shot if you go Mammoth 5th, because you will have the Fire Wave. Will kill the Crusher quite fast. If you don't have it, you don't have the thing to go through it, so it's not a good option, but for your route, I think it will fit.
Yeah, I might consider that. I think what my next change I'd make would be I think I'll stop going for that second sub tank altogether. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get a little more consistent and not need that second sub tank. So I might not change routes, but
yeah, no, that will be up to you. Find out. So
that's the one thing I need to work on is consistency, because I came into this tournament with not as much practice as I would like, which is probably why I keep getting PBs in races. But
yeah, and also you were more like a hunter runner until then.
Yeah, and that would help, I think, a lot with those issues, like with nerves and stuff, if I was just more consistent. Like, I haven't been doing 100% either. That's the category I started out with in this game, so.
All right.
I think you did pretty well, considering any percent is actually a chore, and it's not exactly the most for the easiest runs out there, so.
No, this game can be pretty punishing. Maybe not as much as some of the later games in the series. X3. But
they are both pretty punishing in their own way. So, do you have any other raids coming up?
That was it for me. I have one other race I'm supposed to do, but I haven't had any luck getting a hold of the other guy in the group. So
All right.
So I think, yeah, we might have a few more coming out of our group if we can organize them quick. But otherwise, it might just be the three of us in our group, and we might be done.
All right. Well, that was well done though. Getting a couple of PBs in this run, which is quite impressive on its own.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I'm not going to be going on to the next stage or anything, but I definitely improved, and lots of gold splits, lots of improvement just in these couple tournament races. So,
all right. So, any plan on trying to get some PBs in 20%, or are you gonna switch to another game, or what are your plan now?
I think if I haven't been speedrunning as much lately, but I think if when I do get back to it, I'm gonna go back to this game, Hundo%.
All right.
I want to get. I've been learning some of the fancy tricks, like iceless and carpet and all that. So I want to get a real PB with those tricks at some point. So that'll be my next project.
All right. So thanks, Thunder, for joining for the interview. Thanks for the race, and Trogdor as well.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, you guys, for doing the commentary. Congrats to Trogdor for winning and moving on to the next stage. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching.
Yeah, no problem.
Right.
Hey, good job on the race still, man. Good job on your PB.
Right. Yeah, congrats again. So with this concludes for our stream about MMX 20% tournament. There will be some match coming up that will be ending there on the 30. There were some people trying to schedule a match on the 31 as well. May that be a stream. We'll see about this. So thanks again for Speed Gaming 1, 2, 3, and 4 for hosting this tournament. Every VOD will be live and put on YouTube channel. If you want to catch any of this, you can go there to watch this. Thanks again for watching. I was Endoy, joined by Ultra on Jerry. See you guys.
See you guys next time on Mega Man X.